Okay, the Utah Jazz got destroyed by the Houston Rockets. But guess what, guys? That doesn't matter as much as what I'm doing behind me on the wall up here. I'll show you after the intro. It's the Hoops Nerd Show. All right, guys, before I show you anything, make sure you go to PrizePicks and use promo code HoopsNerd when you sign up. You get all sorts of promos. Let's see. Let me get through the read here and just tell you. PrizePicks is the best place to win cash while watching sports. The app is really easy to use. Just pick more or less on a few players' stats, and you could win up to 2,000 times your cash on a single lineup. Best of all, PrizePicks will give you $50 in lineups when you play your first fives. So make sure you use promo code HoopsNerd to get this promotion right here, okay? And I moved it down because people said you couldn't see the stats on this side, so moved it down. The Hoops Nerd doth listen. Anyways, lineup, when you play your first $5, win or lose, you'll get $50 in lineups for playing. Use promo code HoopsNerd and download the app now. PrizePicks, it's good to be right. All right, and by the way, my little spin here, my little advice with the PrizePicks, do not be afraid to use the under, especially tomorrow, because PrizePicks gave me a little bit of promo money to practice and play with. We're going to use it tomorrow. You can bet. We are going to bet some unders for Utah and possibly for the Rockets some unders as well, because I don't know if they're going to be playing a fourth quarter tomorrow. Utah got destroyed, so we shall see. All right, guys. So we got the read. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Let's show you, before we get into the post game, I got something cool. So I took down all the stuff, as you can tell. I'm even doing my own construction work back here, putting up the putty, shaving it. I'm going to put one more coat up tomorrow. By the way, guys, tomorrow is my wife's birthday. I will not be doing a show tomorrow, so my apologies, but wife comes first. But anyways, I'm going to put another coat up tomorrow. Then I'll sand it, paint it, and then I'm going to put this up. Let me grab it and show it to you. For those of you on the podcast, you'll have to go to the YouTube to watch it. But here, let me show you what we got. Whoa, look at that. What do you guys think? What do you think? Actually, that fits pretty nice. And let's see. Let me show you one other thing. By the way, are we actually live? Yes, we're live. Okay. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, backlighting. Oh, that does. This is my actual first time seeing what that looks like on the screen. What do you think? Do you like it? I hope it's big enough. It's like 3 feet across. It's more purple in real life. Anyways, I'm excited about it. I think it's pretty cool. So that's what I'm working on. We're trying to class up this joint here, this Hoops Nerd show. All right, so let's shrink this and get into the statistics. This was a blowout by the Houston Rockets, and this game actually made me even more mad about the win the other day against the Sacramento Kings. If you saw that, someone said it looked like a proof of life video. That made me laugh. I forgot who that was. But I just had to go out in the car because I was so mad watching that Sacramento Kings game. I just sat there stewing at my in-laws' house, just watching it on my phone because we were at the in-laws for Thanksgiving for the last 3 or 4 days, and that's why there were no videos. But anyways, I just couldn't believe it. And then guess what? On top of that, teams like Dallas, Charlotte won, and we would be in this like 6th spot. Had the Jazz just been smart and done the right thing last game, we would be in that 6th spot. Instead, Utah's sitting at 9 still, right? And yes, it's nice that those other teams won, but if Utah's outpacing them in wins, it makes no sense. All of this is for naught. So Utah's got to start thinking about this. And, today it was really weird. It's almost like the Jazz are just being belligerent about their stupid plan or lack thereof. But let's talk about the Houston Rockets really quick. Kevin Durant was just all like vintage, awesome Kevin Durant. 10 for 14 from the field, 3 for 4 from 3. There's just not really anyone on the Jazz that can slow him down, or really anyone when he's playing like this. 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals, 1 block. He's just awesome. He's one of the greatest of all time. He's incredible. And he's just fit seamlessly with this Houston Rockets team, who now, they are just so long, so athletic, so tough, and they have shooting and scoring and passing. It's just really, really good. HP Living 09, $2. Thank you so much, my man. When is Gabriel Procida coming to Utah to develop? I don't know, but I believe the Jazz have his rights. Maybe next year. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. But it might be nice to bring him over this year and trade Svi to McDonald's. I don't know. So he could get some minutes and we could see that would be more effective than what we're doing. Jabari Smith, I'm happy to see him just continuing to improve. 15 points. He shot the ball really well. He plays such tough defense. He did a great job on Markkanen today. Markkanen just got taken out of his spots, and a lot of that was Jabari Smith. Şengün was great today. 27 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds. This was like a quiet 27, but he's one of those great players because you don't even quite notice, and all of a sudden he has 27 points. Amen Thompson wasn't as impressive today. 2 for 8 from the field, 9 assists though, and 8 rebounds. He's just such an incredible athlete. And so just him as a playmaker is great. And then Reed Sheppard and him can just kind of play off of each other. Sheppard, who we know can just shoot the lights out if that shot is falling. 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 9 points. He does get his hands on a lot of balls. 4 steals. So he knows how to steal that ball. He's really good at that. It's just a great Houston Rockets team. And I actually feel like Reed Sheppard getting these minutes now is great because he can be a great asset in the playoffs. I mean, 4 steals, are you kidding? That type of play is going to do really well for you in the playoffs when turnovers and things are such a big deal. So the Rockets are legit. They look really good. The Utah Jazz, we talked about Svi Mykhailiuk. I wrote about it in the player grades on SLC Dunk. You can go read that. But 5 for 9 from the field. Mykhailiuk should be someone that other teams that just need a glue guy should be calling the Jazz about. He shoots a solid percentage. He makes the right play. He's not doing as many dumb things this year. He's just playing within the offense. And when he does that, he plays well. You can see why Will Hardy plays him. The thing that sucks is the Jazz don't know what they're doing. Are you trying to win, or are you trying to get an elite talent to pair with your other elite talent right now in Ace Bailey, right? Utah in the last 3-4 years has tanked properly once, and they got an elite talent in Ace Bailey. Lo and behold, ask the Houston Rockets what they feel about getting top elite talent in the draft. Jabari Smith Jr., I think he was pick 3. Şengün is a great pick. I think he was 15, give or take. I can't remember exactly. Amen Thompson, pick 4. Reed Sheppard, pick 3. And they're possibly championship contenders. Utah decided that top picks aren't important until last year. And then guess what? It worked. The first time they do it, it works, and they have Ace Bailey. Had the owner allowed them to do it the first 2 seasons, they would have better talent on the roster. Someone like Stephon Castle, who's doing incredible for the Spurs. We know who Wembanyama is and what he does. Even this very Amen Thompson could have been on the Jazz had the Jazz just done what they did last year properly. And that's why this season has been so frustrating for me, is because they're just doing the same thing as those first 2 seasons. It's so annoying. It's really obnoxious. Yes, it's good the Jazz lost today, but they needed to lose the Sacramento Kings game 2 days ago. That's the one they needed to lose. And they didn't do it. And they're doing a bad job. The front office and the ownership is doing a bad job. If they do not win this lottery, and this could all be for naught, and they just win the lottery. But the thing is, it's not just about winning the lottery, and that's what I talked about literally all season last year. In fact, that was one of the most gratifying things, is that we lost the lottery and we still got Ace Bailey. And this was something I talked about literally every day every game last season was that getting that number 1 pick is not just about getting the best odds. It's about being at the top point possible. And because the Jazz were at number 5, even after losing the lottery, they were able to get Ace Bailey. Ace Bailey would be in a Wizards jersey right now had Utah not gotten that number 1 spot come lottery night. Because it's not just about winning the lottery, it's about securing your positioning. And Utah securing their positioning got them elite talent. Had they done that before, they'd have Asar Thompson, who they apparently might like to trade for if he becomes available from Detroit. I know Detroit wants Lauri Markkanen really bad, but you know what would have been nice for Utah is keep Lauri Markkanen, and they could have just picked Asar Thompson had they done the right thing before. But they were, but the front office and the owner did not decide that that was important those first 2 seasons. And now, like I said before, Taylor Hendricks and Cody Williams are in the G League. So that's what they're getting from those first 2 seasons. All right, so Lauri Markkanen, like I said, did not play well in this one. It was, the numbers 18, 8, and 1 is fine, but for a player making $46 million, you'd expect more. It's something the Jazz should expect, is when you pay that type of money, they should produce to that level. And you really saw today the importance of Keyonte George to this team and how good Keyonte George has been. He's becoming a transcendent guard. It's incredible to watch. But Lauri Markkanen without Keyonte George, without high-level guard play, was not effective. 5 for 12. I mean, he did get 7 for 7 from the free throw line, but he's extremely dependent on the guard play to set him up. And we saw that today, why it was a struggle. So, tough. Yusuf Nurkic had a near triple-double. He would have gotten the triple-double most likely had he played in the fourth quarter, but Utah had been blown out by then. So that's just what happened. What is it? Let's see. Where is he? Where is your face? Yusuf Nurkic, 6 for 7 from the field, 2 for 2 from 3. He had 14 points, 9 assists, and 6 rebounds. And he didn't play in the fourth quarter. Stu survived. During your bender, my wife wondered why I was cheering at an angry guy. It was something to cheer for. Because Utah doesn't get it. Ryan Smith doesn't get it, guys. And I know this for a fact. He doesn't get it. He doesn't get it. I don't think he understands. It's not just winning the lottery. It's positioning. And those first 2 seasons after the Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert trades are complete and utter wastes of our time and the Jazz time. Now, I still think Taylor Hendricks is going to turn into something. I have a lot of hope. I think he's recovering from injury. But it's tough, right? It's tough. I don't know what else to say about it. It's really rough. That injury might have really hurt his career. And to be honest, before it was happening, there were some signs that it was not all that great. So let's just hope, give him time to develop and get better, right? Let's just let him improve, but not looking as perfect as you would like, if we're just being honest. Okay, guys, the thing about this season and something that's giving me a lot of, the silver lining for this is what we're seeing from Ace Bailey. He's just got a potential to be an absolute star. His on-ball stuff in this game was the thing that made me so excited. In fact, let's just go look at some of these buckets. There was one where it was just really impressive, where he's just got the ball in isolation, guarded by KD, I believe. 3-point jump shot, tip layup, pull-up jump shot. Let's look at this. I think it's this one. So yeah, look, this is Bailey. Oh, that's just that curl that looks like a layup for him at this point. Jump shot, 3 points. Wait, maybe it's this tip layup shot. Let's see. Oh, no. I want to show this because driving layup shot. Okay, I think it was this one. Yeah, so look, he's guarded by KD here. Watch his moves here. Fakes side, steps inside and scores. He makes that look so easy. That just looks so easy for him. And one of the questions for him was his handle. But if he's learning how to get that ball in those spots and make those moves, honestly, at a certain point now, it looks like like he's actually, there was one other that was just so impressive. It was Kobe-esque. Let's see, pull-up jump shot. I think it's this one.
3.5 left.
Oh yeah, that one is just nice. See that? He's just, I just love Ace Bailey. He's doing step back jump shot. This one, this was from the right wing. Look at this. He just has the ball on the post, and he can just make these plays. He can rise and fire over most players. That is big time stuff, guys. And this is with him and his handle that's not even really improved yet. So that handle is going to improve. He's going to get better. It's really exciting. And we haven't even gotten into elements where he's running a pick and roll. You know, down the road, I think they should really, and I think this season they should have him running pick and rolls. One of the irritating things about the whole Lauri Markkanen stuff is that the Jazz are just focused on giving Lauri Markkanen the ball. When you've got this top tier prospect in Ace Bailey, you should be having him run pick and rolls. Like, you know what would be really fun and nice and good is having Ace Bailey run a pick and roll with Lauri Markkanen setting the screen, and then have Keontae George as an outlet to get a catch and shoot three, right? Let Ace Bailey run one or two of those a game, or let him run a pick and roll with Yusuf Nurkic. They've had a nice little bit of chemistry too, Bailey and Nurkic. He gets at least 1 assist per game now to Nurkic. In fact, he had the one today. He's been averaging 2 or 3 since becoming a starter. But look at this. This is just these simple reads he does. Just a simple little pass to Nurkic. He makes these pocket passes already. I think that there's a point where he's going to start being able to run the pick and roll. The only question is the handle. So that is absolutely the swing skill at this point. And, I guess defensively, if he can be better. But I think once he gets strength and just gets in the gym this offseason with the Jazz and just builds that strength and that core, he is going to be a good defensive player. We've already seen it, that he does a lot of nice things. You just hope that he can continue to improve that way. And if Utah can get another nice defensive player to put next to him in this draft or through free agency next year, that would be great. But if he can improve that handle, then you have got yourself a potential star and maybe superstar, maybe, if he can get that handle, because then he can literally do everything. What is it that we're watching Ace Bailey that tells us he can't do certain things on the offensive end? We're seeing him make the passes. We're seeing him making the shots at all 3 levels. I would love to see him go up and just dunk it on somebody more and more. We know he has the athleticism to do it. And I think once that handle gets better, I mean, my goodness. Now, maybe the handle doesn't get better and he just becomes a very similar player to like a Lauri Markkanen. I think he's going to be better than Lauri Markkanen, in my opinion. We'll see. I mean, if he doesn't develop, then I guess not. But so far, we are seeing the makings of a really, really good player who can really shoot the ball. Tonight, 8 for 12 from the field, 3 for 5 from 3. Just great stuff. Great stuff. And now when you look at his percentages for the season, this is going to be at 10 points per game soon. He's just putting up really nice stats. It's just going to get better. He is now shooting from 3, 35.6% from 3. 35.6%. And if we go to Basketball Reference and go to Ace Bailey, it won't include tonight's numbers, which is too bad. But, if you guys want homework. But anyways, let's see. Since he became a starter, let's go to, come on here. Okay, 2020. Let's do, okay, there it is. Why is that so hard to see? Okay, so, since games started, he is averaging 38% from 3, and that doesn't even include tonight. So he's pushing 40% from 3. Field goal percentage, 51. And he's even getting, the free throws, that's another thing. When that handle improves and he can drive to the basket, he'll get more free throws. That's one thing that Keontae George does so well. But look at this. Just under 2 assists per game. 1.3 steals per game. He's putting up numbers. And this is the baseline. He's just going to get better. We're going to see him put up some big games in the future. I cannot wait. And if Utah can just do things right. Oh, new Stein is up. Uh-oh. Just got that from Harrison. All right. So anyways, I got to check that out. But anyways, once Ace gets that handle improved, it's going to be awesome. And he has a chance to be just really special, guys. Really special. He has it all. He has all the tools, all the skills. The shot looks incredible, and he can do it from all 3 levels. So exciting stuff. The things that he's not even doing right now, and he's putting up these numbers, getting to the free throw line at a high rate, handling the ball, running pick and rolls. I mean, he's just going to get better and better and better. It's exciting stuff. Like, if he can improve that, like, say he gets to a point where he can do the what's it called, the snake dribble into the free throw line and get a guy on his backside and then pull up and take those shots. It's crazy. We haven't even seen a lot of a floater game from him. We've seen little shots from him where he's doing left-handed floaters. This guy has the arsenal, guys. It's actually tip of the iceberg. I cannot tell you how exciting this is. And not a lot of other outlets are talking about it. We're talking about it here, but the national guys have him at like 7 or 8 in Rookie of the Year. That's fine, whatever. He is showing that he has potential to be the best player in this draft. He really does. Cooper Flagg looks awesome. If you're redrafting, you're probably still taking Cooper Flagg 1. Dylan Harper looks great at 2. We have all seen that Con Knipple is playing great at what he went. So, maybe Ace Bailey fall at 5 is fine. I tell you what, he's certainly looking like, when all is said and done, he might be first, second, or third best player with what he can do. It's just, you can't teach 6'9" with that shooting ability to rise up and score over people. When you're 6'9" and you can rise up like that and no one can block it, why do you think KD is so valuable and so lethal? He just is up higher and he's so skilled and you can't block it. So it's exciting stuff, and he's been pretty durable, knock on wood, right? So we'll see. Keontae George. Oh, boy. Harrison just told me. Stuff for Lakers and Jazz in the new Stein. Uh-oh. I might go take a nice, warm bubble bath and read about the Jazz and the trade rumors. Oh, mama. Keontae George shouldn't have played today. He came into it questionable with sickness, and they played him, and he looked like awful. He was sick. Why did they play Keontae George tonight? He had 8 turnovers. It was bad. He looked miserable. And guess what? They should not play him tomorrow. They're playing the Houston Rockets tomorrow. They should not play him. That would be a poor choice by the Utah Jazz to do that. But we'll see. Not much else to say. I mean, if he played poorly, he shouldn't have played because he was sick. Don't play sick or injured players, Jazz. That's dumb. Bryce Sensabaugh had another bad shooting night tonight, but he did do a few other things that were nice to see, including rebounds, assists, 2 steals, and a dunk that was incredible. Let's just watch this dunk. It was fantastic. Nice to see him dunk in transition. Look at this thing. This was great. This was, let's see. Okay, see how he creates the steal. I'm trying to do this so he goes through the defenders and boom, crams it. Nice stuff by Bryce Sensabaugh to just show that. I mean, he can do more than just shoot the ball. He's got to do more than just shoot the ball, because if all he is a shooter, there's not always a lot of reason to have you on the floor if you're not shooting it well. If you're not shooting it well and that's all you do, then you get pulled, right? So nice to see him get a nice steal, do a few other nice things. It was nice. And in a big-time blowout loss for the Jazz, he was only -9. So that's a good sign. Kyle Anderson had big-time foul trouble in this one. 5 fouls, although it didn't really hamper him all that much. He did go 3 for 7. I like what he brings. He does bring good defense, good passing. He's a smart player. Not much else to say with Kyle Anderson. He's just a solid veteran player that's nice to have on your team if you're trying to win games. Now, Utah doesn't know what they're doing, so they play Kyle Anderson and got Kyle Anderson. But you know, he's a nice player that maybe there's a team out there that wouldn't mind a connective piece that can pass and defend and do a few things. Kyle Filipowski had a rough night, minus 20, shot 5 for 13, couldn't hit a 3. He looked tired, to be honest. 8 rebounds, 4 assists is nice, though, and 12 points. So he just puts up good numbers. You know, not much else to say. He played he does enough other things that when the shot isn't falling, he still produces. And so that was nice to see. Isaiah Collier, it looked like he had some sort of injury. I think they just ended up, I can't remember if they put him back in or not. But he played 17 minutes, did not play well, minus 18. The thing that was nice to see in this one is Walter Clayton got some minutes finally, and he played well. He's had like 3 or 4, maybe more rough games and hasn't played a lot in between since he kind of got some play at the beginning of the year. But he did have 8 points and 5 assists, and the turnovers weren't so bad. In fact, just 2. The turnovers have been brutal with him, and he did better today, which is nice to see. You just hope he can keep that up. Not much else to say in this one. This was a big-time blowout, guys. Tough, you know, for the fans that don't really understand what's going on. But if you're watching this channel, you do understand. And we are seeing the fruits of the tanking labor in Ace Bailey already. Already seeing the fruits of that labor. And if Utah can get a Darren Peterson or a Cam Boozer or Caleb Wilson or, what's the other one? AJ DeBonsa, then you have yourself a core that you can build with. And I would love to just win next season. I don't care. If you've got that and then you top out, then guess what? Play those guys, fill in the blanks with good veterans, and then since the Jazz won't owe their pick to OKC, then you're good. You don't need to worry about tanking quite as much to keep your pick. I personally think that it's okay to let the young guys play to develop, but I think it's good to have some veterans on the team. You know, they probably keep Lauri Markkanen if they can. If they're smart this season, I'm so tired of the Jazz not doing smart things. Last year they were smart and it worked. This year they're not being as smart and it's not working as well. But if they win the lottery, keep their pick, next year you can just go for it. And I'm fine with that at that point. We have done it. Now, we didn't do it good enough. It was annoying that they didn't fill their team with more young talent earlier, but at least we got Ace Bailey out of it. And if we can win this lottery, then we're in good shape. But you got to do it right, Jazz. You've got to keep your pick. And even if you get the 5 or the 6 or 7, you're going to get a nice player in this draft. Koa Pete is nice. Nate Ament, nice player. Caleb Wilson, you guys know how much I love that guy. At 4 is really great. Unbelievable that you get that guy at number 4. That guy, apparently 2027 isn't the greatest draft. Like Caleb Wilson would potentially be like the number 1 pick in that draft if it's not a good one with what he brings. He's just awesome. So let's see. I don't think I have this open already. I got to pull it up. Hopefully everyone had a nice Thanksgiving. I got back today actually from Thanksgiving break with family, and it was nice, but I'm glad to be back. All right. Well, let's see. Let me refresh this really quick. And then while that's going on, let's pull up the Tankathon. And we have 2 potential important ones today. We need Dallas. Let's see. Who's playing? Pelicans are playing, so we need the Pelicans to get a win, which they will start winning here soon. They have to. And then, look, Kings are up on the Grizzlies. That's nice. A Kings win would be... Just imagine, had the Jazz lost to the Kings and they win again, Utah would be in this 5 spot. Utah really has a chance to, like, get there, and they keep trying not to. It's stupid. It's really dumb. I can't believe how dumb some of the things they're doing this year are. But here we are. Looks like we got another... member, Brandon Aso became a rookie. Thank you, Brandon. Welcome to the channel. All right, let's go to All-Stars. Oh, wow. Stu, sir. All-Star. New All-Star on the team. Wow. Wow. Okay. I don't think we have time. Guess what? Stu Sir, we're going to get you your nickname, but probably on the next one. We don't want to rush it. But I want everyone to think of nicknames for Stu Sir. Stu something. All right. If the lottery was today, what would happen? Boom. Sacramento gets the number 2 pick. Utah gives the number 9 to OKC because of poor team management and poor ownership, decision making, failure. It's too bad. All right. Let's give a shout out to our All-Stars. Stu Sir, welcome to All-Stars, baby. Welcome. Let him cook. Sturdy Potts, Ezekiel Rice, the man from down under. Tyson Price, the price is right. See ya. Lex Slater, Jordan the GOAT, best roll. The name means king. They changed the names on here. This is weird. Name means king. All right, man. You just changed your name, my man. Crap. Now that I can't read it, I can't. Ryan Perry. Name means king. The legend. Christian House Money to Haas. Arx Poetica. It changed your name. Did they change this? They changed it, guys. Arx Poetica, the OG, Steve, I believe it's Steve, Jazz Exile, Osnar Grant, editor extraordinaire, Key for 3 at PG, the OG, and Patrick Akubo, the connoisseur. Arx Poetica, what was the name? I can't believe I forgot. Many apologies. But they changed all your names on me. It threw me off. All right, guys, like the video. Oh, it's Steve Areno. Oh, so they changed your name on here. Stu Sir, okay. Steve Areno! There you go. There we go. All right, guys. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, go to PrizePicks, use promo code HoopsNerd. It's a lot of fun. I will talk to you next time.